Green, ladies and gents. Well, I said I'd show you the completed Blade Runner Blaster. So let's have a look, shall we? Yes, and here it is with the lights. All credit to my friend Ian Crichton who did these lights for me, the LEDs, because I'm not great when it comes to wiring small LEDs like this. Now, I'm going to say this straight away now. This is quite possibly the worst model kit I've ever worked on in my entire life. And that's a bold claim, but it really is. It's not accurate by any stretch of the imagination. None of the pieces fit together properly, even after all this work. The screws don't fit. The grips don't fit. I've done my best with it. It looks the part. It looks how it should. But overall, yeah, it's not the greatest. There's the chrome. The best I can do with the chrome finish on the butt there. And there's the other LED in the bottom. It's all weathered. I do have moving triggers, but I don't have the springs in there because I just didn't see the point. But yeah, there we go. And it's all fixed in place. And all the extra little detail pieces are on there. I'll show you what I mean about the grip. There. Look at that. There is nothing I can do to make that fit. It's the battery casing. Now I'll tell you how the battery casing for this is working. As with all Blade Runner blasters, the LED wiring's in here, but the space in there is so unbelievably limited that I couldn't fit. My friend Ian soldered the switch on for me, and I could put the switch in there, but there was no way I could access the switch. You can just about see the wiring stuff in there. Now, there was no physical way I could access the switch. It would work, it would switch the LEDs on and off, but there was no way I could get to it once it was in there. So I just abandoned it and left this grip loose so I can just take the batteries out at will. Which, as I've just shown you, the gap there, the gap is caused by the battery pack that's in the handle. The battery pack is pushing the grip out, so it protrudes. There's nothing I can do about it. And so consequently, this screw here doesn't screw in at all. This top one does, and it holds it in, as you can see. But yeah, and this grip, the grip on this side, this is just some oil paint weathering I put on there. This grip I glued down with some clear glue, and it stays in place quite nicely. But the screws are just there for cosmetics. They just keep coming out. But yeah, as a model, it looks the part. I've painted it well. I've weathered it well. The LEDs light when I want them to, just by taking the batteries in and out. It has a chrome finish on the handle there. And, it feels nice in hand. It's got a nice weight to it. It looks the business. It looks the part. It looks how it should. On display, it looks great. As you can see there. So there we go. The Blade Runner Blaster with LEDs. As I said, that is quite possibly the worst model kit I've ever worked on. None of the pieces fit together, even after all the work that I put into it. It's been very frustrating, that one. I probably will end up parting with that at some stage when I move on to another one. I think it's a rite of passage to build one of those for Model Maker. As everyone's built a Blade Runner Blaster in some degree, and you always start off with a substandard one. I mean, for all my mourning and everything about this kit, it still looks the business. It still looks the part. It displays beautifully. It feels good in hand. It looks great in hand. You know, it's got the LEDs. It's got everything it needs to have, really. You know, it does look good. But yeah, it's not the greatest. It wasn't the greatest to build. I'd much prefer some mechanical joins, so some screws, some bolts, and everything on the next kit I build. So yeah, there we go. I was supposed to see Paul today, but she hasn't been feeling very well, unfortunately. So, can't, because we were going to go to the town, but we didn't do that. So I was just finishing that blast drop, getting a few things finished. I've also been working on some TARDIS consoles, painting them for commissions. So I've been doing those, and getting stuff ready for the convention. When I say getting stuff ready, it's the adult things, really, the pricing stickers, you know, and the card reader and things like that. So yeah. Anyway, that being said, I'm off, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.